Yeah, I'm going to try and get the spin-off adapter loose here. I want to do this one live, just to show that it's on there good. And not a good way to attach that, so I'm just gonna it's loosening there. I don't know if I'll be able to spin that by hand. Yeah. Find out. Maybe I can get this clamp off here. Close out. Try to get, keep dirt from getting in that holes there. You know how it is with oil in cars. It's kind of, well, it's oily, it sticks. Where did my right go? Oh. That's still pretty snug. It turned easy enough, I can't get enough leverage on it just with my hand. So, not able to turn it with my hand. But it definitely wasn't stuck by any stretch of the imagination. There we go, now it's turning easily. Okay. Wow. I don't know. Let's take a look at this. Let's dump the oil out of it first. I did email the manufacturer last night. Let's see what they got to say. And is that where it was leaking here? And it's gummed up there. The O-ring's up here. You know, with the amount of oil that was still in the car, I mean, I was gonna bore scope it, but you know, and yeah, I mean, it looks like it could have been leaking there. That would have been facing, well, I mean, it's spraying all over the place. Like, well, it's not wet on the back side. It's not wet over here. It's wet on this side. And well, I mean, it's off. I don't know that I'll get a put it back on. Maybe I could use an oil filter O-ring it there, but you know, with how much work this thing is to get off and on, I'm not sure I want to be having to pull it off every year to change the filter. Or not change the filter, but to change the O-ring. That's supposed to be a lifetime O-ring there. And I mean, it's wet all the way up through here. The bolt on the back side of that catalytic converter is all wet with oil. Yeah, it looks wet up here. There's definitely oil on the back side of the engine there. Oh, maybe I should throw a filter in the vehicle and start it up. Well, you know, with that failure there, I don't think I want to, you know, it's just such a catastrophic failure. Gotta lube the O-ring up here on the new one. So this is, gotta put the factory canister back on here. It's touching there. It's got to be about a quarter turn there. Yeah, I was going to show you how much oil came out. I almost forgot. I gotta tighten up the drain plug then. That would be nice if my phone would get full of oil, but hey. So that's how much oil came out of the engine. Oh no. Looks about 3 quarts or so. Gotta measure it to find out. I'll put some, turn the drain plug, put some oil in, and then I'm gonna start this up. Okay, I got the drain plug in. Put oil in the van. This is what came out of the van. There's a 2 quart mark, 3 quarts up here, right above the 3 there. So it's a little bit less than 2.5 quarts came out. You might be wondering why I'm using Super Tech oil now. 20 years ago I would have said no way. But if you compare the label on the back to the label on the back of Pennzoil, it looks like the same. Almost the same label. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually Pennzoil. 20 years ago, I'd say you're crazy to use this brand. Just my opinion. So I got oil in there. It's at the proper level. One thing, because I never, online, with the 3.5 liter engine, it says the filter changed 6.4 quarts. When I change it myself, I usually end up being 6, and so I remember I wrote it over here. That way I don't have to look it up. But I'm gonna try and start the van now and see what happens. Okay, we just got the tire light thing. That's fine. Looks good underneath. A little bit of steam coming out of the exhaust, that's fine. It's a little chilly here. I don't know what the temp is, 40s? Yeah, I think our van is good to go. This thing never used any fluids before this happened, and nice. We didn't have catastrophic engine damage. I mean, we had a catastrophic engine failure, but we should be good to go on this thing. I was worried I was going to have to pull the engine out, but looks like I lucked out. So hope this helps anybody that was thinking about an aftermarket spin-on adapter, or even has one. I mean, I suppose I could show you the rest of my setup, what I did, so that I would have an engine oil cooler. So those hoses ran out from that spin-on adapter, and the best spot I had to put the oil filter was up here. I mean, that's a huge Wix filter there. It's like a truck filter, and then the hoses ran from there up to my engine oil cooler up there. I think it's a D-rail stack plate one. I'll show you the what I can show you of it through the grill here without having to take the grill off. Gonna be kind of hard to see, but you can see it through there. But I suppose it's back to the drawing board on how I'm gonna tow. I don't know if I feel comfortable reinstalling that adapter with the failure we had here. It's just too much, seems like too much of a risk.